All right, let's try again. I don't know why we got a disconnection here, so we'll try playing again for a little bit. If I'm gonna get disconnections again, then we'll just wrap it up. But we'll keep playing a little bit more. Let me see if I can get all my stuff back again. Not sure why we got another disconnection. If anyone's still there, let me know. If you want to keep the game going, let me know. Are you back on the chat? Or should we wrap it up? Let me restart Arena as well. Check, check. Anyone still there? So no one came back? Well, I guess I'll do one game and then wrap it up if people didn't come back. Not sure why it crashed. But if there's no one around, no need to keep playing. So I'll play a little bit just in case people do come back. But if not, then we'll wrap it up. But a shout out here. Did I already do this one? I think I already did this one, but thanks again for that follow. Alright, so we got a Layla. That's probably some various amounts of removal. Can we get another big creature to cheat in? Alright, so next turn, I can bring out Umezawa. They're tapped out for a whole turn. There's a counter spell. I might want to hold on to that counter spell. I know that's way more annoying. Okay, well, never mind then. I guess they thought that my creatures automatically have ninjutsu. No, Umezawa has to be on the battlefield in order for them to have ninjutsu. So that's that. Oh, I'm trying to come back here. Okay, my chat wasn't updating. So you are still there? Good, appreciate it. Okay. They have enough mana for that mirror. And they're done. Okay. Yeah, people don't love counter spells. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to do a little deck building then. Didn't really see any meaningful info from my stats. Looking at my stats of what people might want, we have Ao the Dawn Sky and Atsushi EDH. So we'll see about those. We have the Ishin Two Heavens. We just saw that one. That's the one that when something attacks, it triggers multiple times. So that seems a little boring to me. I saw plenty of people making it work, so maybe I'll do that one at some point. But people out of these, the dragons, let's look up what those are. I think Owl is the multiple, is the 5-color dragon. No, it's this one. Okay, so 5 mana, mono white, flying vigilance. When this dies, choose one. Look at the top 7 cards of your library, put any of them onto the battlefield. This is up to 4 mana. Or put 2 counters on everything. So let's do this one. This seems a little bit fun. Mono white shenanigans. The other one is Atsushi. What is Atsushi? Not Atushi. At Sushi. I don't seem to have this one in my collection. Okay, that's the mono red one. That was one of the ones that was first spoiled. When it dies, it makes a bunch of treasure. Or you play cards. So mono red, mono white. I'm kind of more interested in the mono white one. So let's see about building this deck. And we'll maybe have some fun with mono white. Maybe flying. Can we get some flyers? There's not a lot of flyers in white, so what sort of theme can we put together? And the thing that I like to do with these decks is put them together with a theme. So that'll be first and foremost on the goals, based on a theme. But hold on here. Let's set this as Historic Brawl. And we'll get Owl in here as the commander. Pick a cool sleeve. Put the Wanderer. Save that for the moment. Alright, so the ideas here. Dragons and spirits are things to consider as the theme. Plus flying and vigilance. And then when this dies, so a go wide strategy, put 2 counters on each permanent you control. So we can get some sort of critical mass of creatures, lots of tokens. Maybe just do a bunch of tokens. We can put that one monument that makes tokens, plus some anthem effects. So how about just like token madness sort of thing? Spirits and flying and stuff. And then you get some free stuff when it dies. So those are some ideas there. Dragons, spirits, flying creatures. And then +1 counters and anthems and stuff. So that's kind of the general idea. Maybe even throw in the classic life gain, a Johnny's Welcome, to just gain a lot of life off of that. I'm gonna toss a few things for the moment as ideas. So a Johnny's Welcome, and then that one monument. Oh, Ketra's monument. That one makes a bunch of tokens. What else? Let's search for, whenever you cast a creature spell, create a white creature token. Token. Can we just simply search for the term token, and then what sort of things do we get with tokens? So we have these things that die. We have the Speaker of the Heavens that makes tokens eventually when you have a lot of life. Well, actually, wait. Procession, Anointed Procession. Let's get that in here. It doubles tokens. And there's that one angels thing. What's it called? It's an enchantment that whenever you make a token, it makes a 4/4 angel instead. So it's some enchantment. I don't remember the set. Oh, here we go. Divine Visitation. If one or more creature tokens would be created under your control, that many 4/4 angels with flying and vigilance are instead created. So every time that monument makes a 1/1, instead you make a 4/4. We'll put that in there. And then Angelic Exaltation gives a creature +X, but it has to attack alone. That's an anthem. Maybe I won't fully keep that one, but we'll look at some other anthems. So I definitely want those. And then we've got a few enchantments that make tokens for various reasons. Enchantment that makes tokens. Dawn of Hope. Whenever you gain life, pay 2, draw a card, or pay 4, make a token. So we'll maybe play with some of those. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life, create a token. So we'll put that in there. Intangible Virtue, all tokens get +1. History of Benalia, that makes tokens and then gives your knights cool abilities. Omen makes 2 tokens, gain life, and make tokens. Architect of Restoration lets you go get a land, and then you make tokens when it attacks and blocks. Oh, Felidar Retreat, make tokens there for landfall. Okay, any instants that make tokens? These are just the ones that kill a thing and make... Oh, here we go. Create 2 soldiers instantly. Rally the Throne. Pay 3 mana, make tokens. If you adamant it, you also gain life there. Cooking dinner. Cantonese pork stir fry. That sounds tasty. Definitely. Next, let's look at our sorceries. What can make tokens based on sorceries? Create 2 colorless servos. Sunset Revelry. If an opponent has more life than you gain 4 life. If an opponent controls more creatures than you, create some tokens. If an opponent has more cards in hand than you, draw a card. So that's kind of fun and modular. Queen's Commission makes tokens. Reduce to memory, exile a thing. Sworn Companions makes tokens. Cavalry makes tokens. Release the Dogs makes dogs tokens. Shram's Expertise, create servos. Cast a free spell, nice. Oh yeah, Starnheim Unleashed. That one can make a bunch of angels. We'll get that in there. Imperial, oh yeah, Imperial Oath. People love this one. So make a bunch of Samurai and Scry. Amaria's Call, create 2 4/4s. Create 2 4/4 angels with flying. Non-angel creatures you control gain indestructible. That's a lot of mana, but we'll get there. Finale of Glory. Mascot Exhibition. Okay, so we have a bunch of token creation things in there. The cards that pump tokens, like the Anthem effects, right? Yeah, let's get a few of those in there. I have one so far, but how do we search that one easily? Those are enchantments. And there, I think Rally the Ranks is one of them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this one works on creature types. You have to select a creature type. I've got way too many different creature types, so that one's not going to work. But there's some other ones that do that to all your creatures. Can we search for get +1? So I got the Intangible Virtue, create all your tokens get +1. And then we've got the Glorious Anthem. Okay, all your creatures gets +1. Got it. And then Path of Bravery, as long as your life total is greater than or equal to, all your creatures get +1. Whenever 1 or more creatures attack, you gain life. Got it. Paladin class, your creatures get +1. Sanctuary, your humans get +1. What am I making here? It doesn't tell me how many types of creatures I'm making because it's all kind of spread out in different token makers, so that might not do it. What was the card that pumps tokens for each token? Good question. What was that one? It pumps tokens for each token. What was that one? Yeah, it might be a green card. That sounds a little bit more correct. I've got a bunch of cool anthems though, so I think that'll work. And let's get some card draw in creatures. Esper Sentinel. Spirited Companion. What is this? When Farsight Adept enters the battlefield, you and target opponent each draw a card. Are you kidding? Mentor of the Meek. When little things come in, pay, get stuff, priest. Exile a target creature and opponent controls. Each player gains control. Exile this. When this dies, nope. We have Manjara. That's a card engine. We'll put Smothering Tithe. This hasn't added any of my lands. Be careful there. Why isn't it adding lands? There we go. Okay, so we have lands now. Let's add some of the mana rocks to be able to properly ramp, and then we'll start to put in some removal. Signet, Steelheart, Idol, Stone, Ornithopter. So what else is good here? How about a backup plan of Aetherflux Reservoir as well? Well, here's an anthem, Elish Norn. Other creatures you control get +2/+2. Opponent's creatures get -2/-2. Yeah, we'll put that anthem effect. And let's start to put in some removal. So we'll put in our disenchant type of effects first. Light of Hope only deals with enchantments. Okay, disenchant, of course. Swift response. Exposed to light, invoke. Heliod's intervention. Okay. There's those disenchant type of effects. Then let's put removal. We'll put these O-ring effects. Banishing light, borrowed time. Cast out, Conclave Tribunal, Hieromancer's Cave, Excelon's Binding. I will toss in the Teleportation Circle so I can double things up. Journey to Oblivion. Okay, we got 99 cards. Put in one more card. What's the biggest... what are the biggest creatures in white? How do you write that properly? Pow. Okay, so power greater than or equal to 5. So what are the biggest creatures I can bring in here? Oh yeah, Baneslayer, Angel, Lyra, Trapjaw, Tyrant. If we're gaining life, maybe Heliod should be in there. Sephara, the 7/7 that gives everything indestructible. Heliod works with some life gain stuff. Angel of Grace is a cool flash creature. Yeah, out of the biggest of all. Okay, Baneslayer, Angel, or Lyra. Baneslayer is a 5/5 flying first strike lifelink, protection from demons and dragons, versus Lyra, 5/5 flying first strike lifelink. Other angels get +1. I don't think I've got a lot of angels. So they're both 5 mana, they're both 5/5, they're both first strike. They're both lifelink. One is an anthem for angels. Well, in theory, if I've got my enchantment that's making a lot of angels, yeah, we'll go with Lyra, because it's got the angel synergy. Alright, so, okay, that's version 1 of things. Let's try it out. So it's all about making a bunch of tokens and such. Now also let me do this. Let me switch over here. As we improve the deck, I'll switch over here. Web browser. If you use whatever you do about if we can figure out more suggestions for the deck, remember to do format historic. That's the card pool I have to work with. 6,000 cards. It's not the full modern or full legacy and everything. So whatever we figure out there from historic format. Okay, so let's give this deck a little spin, and then we'll figure out the details. Make a lot of tokens, put a lot of anthems. And to be honest, that dragon doesn't seem as amazing as the other dragons, but that's what I saw in my stats of what people are searching for on my channel. But we can also do this as this game eventually comes in here. Let's do this. We can search well, these are all just in the new set. So if we go in the set, Neon Genesis, we can say dragon. Okay, and then show it to me as... Okay, wait, let's get back to the gameplay for a moment. We're playing against Nissa, which I love Nissa, but I do have removals. Okay, we can keep this. Mono green Nissa. Let's see if they do a turn 1 Llanowar Elf. And if they do, I've got removal for Nissa. Turn 2 Doggy draws me a card. They mulliganed. Turn 3 tokens. And they're like, never mind. Okay, fine. Your opening hand was horrible, so okay, we have a 100% win rate on this deck so far. I wonder if they really thought that they didn't want to mulligan further. Okay, so anyway, what I was going to do here was, here's another way to determine ideas for making decks. Because if I say here, okay, show me all of the dragons. Hold on. Back to the gameplay. Okay, now we're playing another mono green. This one is Marwyn, so it's elves. It's elves plus also massive ramp. So we've got Conclave Tribunal for some removal. Okay. Cold Steel Heart. Error. Alright, and they go first. So hopefully no turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Alright, good. They're going to do a turn 2 Mana Dork. And then they're going to start to ramp. Now I am playing mono green, so I'm sure there's going to be a naturalize. You tried to scroll down on my screen. Yeah. Alright, so they're gonna do Naturalize at some point, so it hurts more to lose one of these other enchantments than my Mana Rock. It'll still hurt, but we'll do that. Okay, so we'll jump back for the moment. Here, what I'm trying to do here is show me the dragons that have the most value. So, price. Let's come back here. They've summoned their commander, but I've ramped into removal, so let's remove their commander right away. That's going to get really big really fast. If they leave it under there, that means they have removal. Nope, they don't have removal. Okay, good. So that buys me a little time. I don't want to bring Owl out yet, because if it gets plummeted, then it doesn't do too... Or even if it gets plummeted, it does stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring out Owl, and if they bring out Plummet, then I can do its other trick, which is Collected Company. Put any number of non-land permanents with total mana value 4 or less onto the battlefield. So little Collected Company there if it gets killed. And if not, I still have a 5/4. Alright, so got a 5/4 on the battlefield. If I pay that, I can pay for free my Virtue. Got their own mana ramp. Path of whatever here. Okay, so let's expertise right here. Pay for free the bravery. 2 mana left. If I gain life, I make more griffins. I will attack with that. Gains a little life. Vigilance plus a bunch of tokens. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 6 mana. I can release the dogs and then put out the Virtue and make all my tokens stronger. The opponent's missing land drops. I bet they did the classic, why do I need enough mana if I've got creatures that make mana? And now they're missing land drops. So the Sylvan Ranger has done her thing. That's done. The champion, whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield, put that many... Okay, so they've got a mini token strategy as well. That's not doing anything. Okay, here's 1 token. Whenever you cast an elf, make a token. Elvish Archdruid is good. Need to get rid of it. There is a token. Makes the champion bigger. Okay, so... got a lot of tokens going on, and I don't even have my Anointed Procession. Like the Goblins versus Elf deck of yore. Of the old days. Hey, don't block with your Fauna Shama. It's too good. Now that one's in the air. Yeah, I don't know why you block with your Fauna Shaman. And then I made a Griffin. 4/4 Griffin. Finally got their 4th land drop. They have a lot of mana anyway. They do have, because they have that druid, add green for each elf. They've got a lot of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 5 mana in creatures. So I guess they don't really need to worry about too many land drops. Alright. They get that. Morrowind's a 2/2. They're going to empty their hand here. There's another elf. Well, if they attack with that 6/6, they think, oh, well, your creature is whatever. So here's what I'm trying to do with ow. Oh, they don't attack. Fine. Okay, so here's the angelic exclamation, but it has to be one attacker. Fine, we'll do that. Pay that for free as well. Attack with only one thing. Make a huge amount of life. 12, 11 in the air. Plus vigilance. And if they wrath here, well, I can just get something good out of the graveyard. I can just collected company here. Obviously, they may be making all these millions of mana to then bring out an Ulamog or a Ugin. If they don't have anything in the air, and if they have no reach creatures, then this is game over. Although they still have a million mana. Presence of Gond. What does that do? Enchanted creature has tap, create a green elf. Fine. Well, they definitely tuned their deck just right. I'm not even going to get fancy here. I'm just going to attack with both my flyers. I bet they're going to have a fog effect, though. On their final card? Nope. Okay. I think they're dead. They don't really have anything to do here. Because they're tapped out with their biggest creature, 11/11. Who cares? If I take all the damage... Yeah, it's just wasting time. What are they even trying to do at that point? Yeah, they have a huge board, but no flyers. Okay, well... Let's keep going. Did anything stand out that could be tweaked further from the deck? It had removal, it had some life gain, it had token stuff. So here's what I wanted to show. So just price level, Junji, the black dragon, has the highest value. So maybe that would be a deck to build. Then we have Atsushi, the red one, second highest. Kura, the green one, $2. Ao is right in the middle. $2. Kairi is down there, and no one wants Kyodai, the multicolored one. 12 cents. That's funny. Uh-oh, we got a turn 1 commander. They go first, and they're going to play their turn 1 Reese. So another green deck. I've been getting 3 green decks in a row. What is up with that? And nothing good here until turn 3. And I would only make 1, 2, 2. So, welcome back to you. We've missed you. We've been here a while. The stream reset for some reason, so that's weird and annoying. But thanks for coming back. Oh, they didn't do a turn 1 play. Amazing. But I have a turn 1 play. Yes, I won that one, yeah. Eventually, they were just playing all their elves on the ground, and I had flyers, so they never got anywhere, and they just kept playing their elves, and they didn't. It didn't result in anything. Uh-oh, war leader. Fine, we'll make a blocker here. Hopefully, not pacifism. And even if it dies, well, we'll use its ability. Uh-oh, there we go. So they've got their thing working. So come on, collected company, give me something good. Back to the command zone. Then grab some free stuff. What can I play for free? None of this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, none of this is good. But I guess... Gain life there and then make tokens there. Yeah, I don't really love those two, but I got them for free. And then what else? Nothing else to do here. Yeah. Well, hopefully they don't make more tokens. See, that's a card that I want for me to play as much as possible. My deck's all about tokens. Okay, Gargantuan, Gargaroth. That'll make a token next turn. Not good. And they skipped the turn. Okay, was that an accident? Maria's Call. Do I have enough for that yet? 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. I do have 7 mana. Alright, well actually let's just get Elish Norn out, right? -2 to everything. That's the point of that. That's the point of Elish Norn. Adeline. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. That's gonna make lots of tokens as well. Come on, disenchant. I got like 5 of them in the deck. I need to disenchant that, definitely. Alright, let's make some angels to stop those blockers. Got some 6/6 blockers. They could have double blocked. They should have double blocked, I guess. Elish Norn is too good not to let it live. And then they pass. Okay. So, let's just make more tokens. Gain some life off of that. Attack with everything. They're going to triple block everything, which is... Oh, okay. I guess they're losing their will to live. Interesting. Or why are they not blocking? Parallel lives. That's going to make a lot of angels. Yep, that's going to make a lot of stuff. Alright, well, let's clean this up a little bit. There we go. There's my disenchant. Okay, let's destroy all of their things. Yep. Yep, that definitely was a great top deck there. Disenchant plus X. So it wiped them out because they were relying on that Divine Visitation. And then they were doubling all those angels. And then Wilderness Wreck, which wasn't really doing anything for them. But, alright, that's 3 games so far. I should write this down a little bit. The first one was that just rage quit from them. And the second one was a win, and this third one was a win. So 3 wins so far on this deck. Some refinement, of course, would be... It depends on the opponent, of course, but there's no graveyard hate on this deck. There's no graveyard answers at the moment, and there's also no special land answers. We have Ghost Quarter, Field of Ruin, and thank you, and, okay, Neheb. That's one of Gio's favorite cards. He's not on the stream at the moment. So we'll keep this removal here. Turn 1 haste creature. Nope, bag of holding. Impulse draw. Thanks for hanging out. Congrats, or good luck on your further gameplay and such. Not gameplay, game creation. And post on the share it if you want on the Discord to have us look at it too. Put it in the off-topic section if you'd like. Happy to do that. Alright, 3 mana, nothing yet. My deck's so slow at the moment, but there's the 4th mana. There's the Anointed Procession exactly as I wanted, but then I don't really have anything for... And then I missed a land drop. Amazing. Okay, well, let's play that as a land. Get out this Tithe. Start to make massive mana. So obviously what they're going to do is they're going to play Neheb and give it haste. There's Neheb. No haste. Okay, good. Let's just... I have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana in total. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. If I have 1 more mana, that'd be good. 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have 6 mana. Okay, we can do it this way. Reservoir. Exile. Or destroy. Gain a life off of that. What's next? Procession. Procession. Nope. Need to do an exile over here. Three mana. Anything to do with 3 mana? I could exile their Lotus. No, we'll keep it for the commander. Ooh, they did pay. They did pay for it. Uh-oh, Torbran. Pretty good. Deals a bunch of damage. Do I want to get rid of it? Oops, got more card draw going on. Hey, thank you for all of those treasures. They're gonna eat the treasure to spite me? No, of course not. And then a Heliod. Okay, yeah, let's destroy 2. But just go for it all. We'll destroy 4. This will be devastating. All of those things in their hand. Well, it's just forcing them to use it. Draw them, discard. Okay, fine. But yes, that's still gonna get destroyed. Lost all of that. Okay, next, let's get out. Ow. They only have 7 mana in total. They need 9 mana for their commander again. Even if Torbran attacks, we're gonna trade, and then Owl will do its trick, and I've got enough mana to keep bringing it back. Blade, sure, that's treasure producer. Sure. Probably have a combat track, which is fine, because again, we're going to get the Okay, no combat trick, fine. They're like, what? Why would you get your own creature destroyed? Because then Owl can do this. Give me some free stuff. Nothing great. Okay, well I can... we'll do the circle. Not great, but free circle. Okay, well, what do we want to do now? We can just bring Owl back, or we can set ourselves up for the future with Procession, or the Commander, which draws cards. Let's just bring out our own Commander to scare them. Does it matter to replay this for any reason? No, it doesn't have any ETBs. Smothering Tide, they're at 8 mana now. They need all their mana. There we go, you got your 9 mana. Amazing. I'm just so sorry that once again I'm gonna have to kill your commander again if they don't rage quit after this. Maybe I shouldn't even kill it right away because... Yeah, I won't kill it right away. I won't kill it. It's no big deal. Because if we kill each other, whatever, I'm getting Owl's trick out of it, so... do I want to blink this back in? It doesn't really do anything. Alright, so here we go. Finally, they're going to have their... I know what they're going to do. They're holding all that mana for the for Ember Cleave, of course. But that's fine. I'll just block with the... with my dragon. Do its free spell trick. Hopefully this commander will start to do its thing. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So hopefully we get that. And I'm getting closer with the Aetherflux Reservoir to zap him. Once I get 51 life, I can deal 50 damage. 5 damage, okay. You get the free spell. Okay, you get a free spell of 5. What are you going to pay for free? What are you going to get for free on 5 mana? Thrill. Okay, fine. Draws you some cards. I get some treasure. Sure. Let's see if they attack. Okay, fine. So once again, Owl's purpose is to... I guess I should have double blocked. Oh well. Anyway, put that back into there. Get some free stuff. Let's... 3 all by itself. I don't have any tokens yet. Yeah, let's play that, because then I get a free thing out of the commander. To get 8 whole mana off of that. Fine, do something good with it. The whole point is getting... The whole point of getting... okay, 20 damage off of that. What a red player. What a red player. Okay, first of all, let's destroy their prying blade just for fun. Second of all, let's exile their commander once again. Let's pay 1,000,000 mana for our commander again. Back to 26 life. Blink. Do we want to blink anything? Yeah, if we blink that, that'll jump. That'll commander. Yep. Great. So that's what we want to blink. That little 2/2, because it'll keep giving us value. Okay. And then one final red middle finger. So the final from Hell's Heart, I stab at thee. End the festivities. Sorcery. End the festivities deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. And then they rage quitted after that. Okay. 4 wins in a row. I'm not going to count the first one, which wasn't even a game at all. So 3 wins in a row. Seems to be kind of working better than I would have thought, because it's this is version 1 of the deck. Good so far, I hope. if we look at the stats, again, 100% win rate out of 4. But there was that very first one that was 39 seconds. They just rage quit because they mulliganed twice. And then versus Marwyn with all of those elves, 7 minutes. Then we had Reese, which was also doing a bunch of token stuff, 5 minutes. And right now it was 9 whole minutes with this red deck. Neheb, 9 minutes. So that's what we've got so far, 100% win rate. That's fun to see. So yeah, this might be the next deck that I put on my channel. I'm probably going to do it the same way that I did the last ones, that it's going to be a live... It's going to be a live gameplay. Which obviously that's operating without a net. And then if the gameplay doesn't turn out, then that doesn't look impressive. I'm probably not going to do it live. I'm going to do it live but private. And if the gameplay is very bad, I won't release it. But if the gameplay is okay, then I will release it. Like, that's what I did with Greasefang. With Umezawa a month ago, I did it completely live, and then you stopped in, as I recall, Mark. But with Greasefang, I did it live, but privately. And so I'll probably do it that way, just because, again, having the safety net of recording the footage and then properly processing it is what I prefer. Doing things live. Okay, so they paused on a single white. Is that some sort of fog effect or something? They're in green, so they'll be able to destroy my artifacts and enchantments. Pausing still on green. Okay, that's fine. 4 mana. What do we want to do with 4 mana? Make some companions. Still 3 mana. Very curious that with green, they're playing very slowly. I am hitting all my land drops. I never got a freaking Lila on the battlefield. Amazing. Lyra, not Lila. 4, 5 mana in total. Well, that could be a plummet, I guess. And then we got Owl. Okay, so they're going with the Relic. Triple mana, Cultivate. Okay, so they're definitely getting Vorinclex out pretty fast. But I've got the Banishing Light ready. 4, 5, 6. That's 6 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7. Or make some angels. Yeah, let's get the mana out. And then make some more creatures, scry into some stuff. So even if they get out Vorinclex this next turn, I've got 3 Samurai that will die for me. Is this the Vorinclex? No, this is the one that deals with tapping. It doesn't tap my lands. Alright, so they're probably going to do their combat trick that they've been holding on from turn 1. Probably Snakeskin Veil. If they attack, they've got a combat trick. Okay, they didn't attack. Okay, no combat trick. That's fine. Let's get rid of Vorinclex. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to hold on to that mana so that I can landfall. And if they don't have a board wipe, they're dead. Do they have board wipes in green? The worst that they can do is like that one Mammoth or Kogla that auto fights, but then I've still got way too many attackers. They have that Haven that can come to life as a 3/3, but still I've got a 5/5 flyer, and then they're done. Okay, Swamp Donkey, got you there. Is it really 4 undefeated wins in a row with this deck? Did we really stumble upon some mono white tokens? And I don't even think the deck is fully doing its full thing. I guess the big idea that I've got with the deck is that we make a lot of tokens, but it hasn't really been doing that a lot. But Owl itself has been giving me all of those free Those free casts. Okay, Ryu, 4 mana. It makes many combat steps. No removal in hand. That might be trouble. Yeah, I feel safer with some removal. Okay, swift response. That'll be removal. Okay, this'll work. Signet, companion, removal, tap land. They've got white, so they might disenchant. Passing, okay. Let's grab a card off of this doggy, and then we'll make some soldiers. Teleportation circle will let me recycle that dog over and over. Never mind. Lightning bolt the dog, so sad. Alright, so let's just bring out our big old beater. And yeah, that's got double strike, so one will die, but one gets through. If they bring out Ryu, they'll get double attacks, which is fine. Uh-oh, they're looking at my dragon. Okay, fine, it kills itself. Fine, let's get some free stuff out of the... Okay, Sentinel. Ooh, Manjara. Both of these are so good. Both of these are good, but that's way too fragile, so we'll get Manjara. That'll be a blocker. And then also gains life and stuff. Missing a couple land drops, it seems. So much winning. Now they have white, so that could easily be a wrath at any moment. That's what I don't have. I don't have any wraths. I have individual removal, but I don't have any wraths in case I really need to reset the board. That dragon's gonna make treasure. I have an answer for that dragon. I would rather keep it for their commander, but that dragon's going to... Nice. Manjara's so good. Oh, disenchant. Nice. Okay, so first of all, let's swiftly deal with that dragon. Next, let's disenchant their ramp. Next, let's make a Dawn of Hope. Bring out more mana. Go all in with everything and just overwhelm them. And then we get wrathed, which is fine. We have our big scary dragon ready. No, okay, that's good actually. That prison effect is good, as long as it's on the battlefield. Baird is pretty cool. I removed it too fast for all of you to see it, but what Baird does... Vigilance. Creatures cannot attack you, or your planeswalker, unless the opponent pays 1 for each of those creatures. So obviously they were expecting that I needed to pay 4, 5, 6. They needed. I didn't even need to care. I had the mana to pay for all of my attackers. So they would think normally that Baird would protect them because you'd have to pay for each attacker. I had the mana even to pay for each attacker, but it was just rubbing salt on the wounds about, well, Baird is gone, and then we go in and we got him. So that's 5 wins in a row. 5 wins in a row. And let's keep going. Like I said, we don't have wraths in the deck in case the opponent gets too far ahead. We could have a Wrath of God or 2. That could be a change for the deck, but let's keep going. Pretty nasty. It does what we needed to do so far until it doesn't. Again, the things definitely that it doesn't have are graveyard hate. So if we have some sort of decks like Muldrotha that loves to get back stuff from the graveyard, or Loris that gets stuff back from the graveyard. Oh, it's dragon versus dragon. So let's look at this. This is the 5 color. This is the 5 color dragon. So let's be careful about this one. I've got removal in hand, so that's good. Starnheim Unleashed, that'll make a bunch of angels. We'll bring out this Ornithopter, although it is fragile. It is more fragile than my... Plus they can start tapping it. No, that's 6 mana to tap. Okay, so we're gonna see Foretell. Oh, we're gonna see Shrines and Dragons. Let's see. 5 color Shrines and Dragons. They're gonna want to get their green shrine as soon as they can. Servo, make tokens. Let's just keep ramping up. Tuck this away to be able to make 1,000,000 angels later. Attack with a 0/2 for no reason. Signet. Land. Yeah, they're going pretty slow, which is fine by me. Let's make a mentor and then some servos. Well, the servo won't be as effective yet, actually, so let's wait for that. Servo makes 2 creatures, and I can pay for the meek to get me more stuff. Manolith, yep, they're definitely ramping into what they need. Every color. Come on, Heliod. I need my Heliod's intervention. Yeah, to destroy all of these sanctums. Alright, so no Heliod's intervention. Missed a land drop. Okay, let's see if we can draw some good stuff off of that. Mentor. Yeah, let's remove... Oh, not yet. I guess let's make more tokens. We have 2 shrines. Discard a whatever, do a whatever. Okay. Oops, there's a sanctum. Come on, I definitely need that disenchant. I need that disenchant. Yeah, let's get rid of that right away. I can't let that gold sanctum. I can't let that gold sanctum stay on the field. I want to save it for the commander, but we need to do that instead. Okay, so just attack with everything. They've been building a lot also. Oops, they're destroying my own thing. Fine. That gives me more mana. Actually, that's not a destroy at all. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. They thought it was a destroy or an exile or something. So as long as I don't crack that... Ah, man. So as long as I don't crack that treasure, I won't give them back their amazing shrine. Oh, there we go. Disenchant. Beautiful. Okay. What do we want to disenchant? Their card draw. No more tokens. Oh, that was a misplay. I thought I didn't have enough mana for Owl. But if I tapped the Ornithopter, I would have. And they're done. Okay, well, 6 in a row. 6 wins in a row. Mono white decks have the infamy that sometimes they're not that great in Commander and such. But in Brawl, where it's 1v1, seems to be doing what I need it to do. Actually, you know what? What am I talking about? I'll just use this live recording as the video. I just need to edit it. I need to cut out the right part of it, and then we'll use that as my video for the deck. What's this one? Old stick fingers? What is the point? Okay, here, is this some graveyard stuff? Whenever you cast this spell, reveal cards from the top into reveal X, put all of those into the graveyard. Okay, so here's our first graveyard. Here's our first graveyard-centric opponent, and there's no real graveyard hate in this deck, so we'll see how it goes. I've got the removal right there. Old Stick Fingers' power and toughness are equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard, so it relies on having stuff on the graveyard. And then I don't have, so Tormod's Crypt is the obvious easy thing in here. Mulch. So filling up that graveyard. Have to discard Rise of the whatever. Okay. Mana ramp. Manjara eventually. I'm not getting any of my mana rocks, so I'm playing a little slow. Passing with all that mana. Okay, well. Let's see if they use the removal. If it's removal. Let's see if they use it on that instead of Manjara, although both are good. Reveal the top 5 cards, put stuff in there. Okay, so they aren't really pulling any good. Oh well, okay, Sir Conrad. They kept Sir Conrad, huh? Okay. I would have thought they wanted in the graveyard for its power toughness. I don't fully see just yet their plan coming together, but as long as they've got big stuff in the graveyard, old stick fingers will be good. Oh, there goes removal to Manjara. Like that. Next turn, I can bring out Owl. And if it gets removed, then we can do its trick. Yeah, you only have green and black mana, so I don't know what you're searching for there, sir or madam. All that to get a land, eh? Here's the Omen. I can use the Omen to then draw more off of the Meek. If they remove Owl, I get its free stuff. I have 2 removal in hand. Potentially a lot of card draw right here. I'll play the Omen. It'll make 2 tokens. Those 2 tokens will trigger the Meek. Draw some cards off of that. For the moment, they can pay X3. They chose World Shaper. Okay, fine. When this attacks mill, when this dies return everything tapped. When this dies return all land cards from your graveyard. Okay, never mind. Doesn't really matter. I could exile it and then they won't get that ability. I can exile it right now and then I don't have to worry about it later. But it's just lands. We'll be okay. Let's do some card draw. I'm missing some land drops and stuff. Yeah, missed a lot of land drops. Okay, well, for the moment, let's just do some attacks. Alright, so I gotta be careful here. I always play my land too fast. I should play the Felidar Retreat, and then I can landfall. They're looking at their graveyard. They might have missed a land drop. They didn't play it yet. And there it is. Remember that crawling barons can come to life. Conrad, sure. Alright, so here we go. So, play the enchantment. Play the land. +1 everything. Attack some more in the air. Let's just get rid of Conrad right now. They probably kept it in hand because they really wanted to do what it does, but we sent it back to the graveyard. Pelucranos. Pretty good. That one's got a fight ability. If they fight my dragon, that's fine. Yeah, they're gonna fight my dragon, that's fine. Alright, let's do its other ability this time. Let's put counters on everything. I haven't been doing that one yet, so... Alright, counters on everything. That's the other thing it can do. You have a clue token that does nothing. Alright, let's go tutor for a land. Like that. Let's play that land. And let's give everything another plus. And do a little attack. And that's game over. I was worried about that graveyard shenanigans, but it just never came up. I liked how that worked right there. The restoration, go get a land. I had out the retreat, make tokens, or put +1s. And okay, well, let's put +1s, and that's lethal right there, so... All of this while, I've been doing the collected company trick about free play, free cast a creature, free cast things from the top when it dies. But this time, it just worked to put counters on everything, put 2 +1s on everything, and then the final damage with landfall. Nice. Alright, let's keep going. Let's go like for the full 10 battles. So far I've got 8 battles in total. That'll be great for the thumbnail of this video if we can make it that far. Thank you. We can say 100% undefeated owl deck, because so far it says here 100% win rate, completely dominate.